Hey freaks, what's going on? Today we got another NES tips for you. Today we're going over Werewolf, and it's brought to you by no one, because we're not sponsored. Let's get to the tips.
As Chief Werewolf or the Werewolf, you have a couple of the same moves: basic attack, a jump, a high jump, and a power attack if you hold down the attack button. However, when you're the Werewolf, you have a couple of extra moves, like crawling, grabbing and moving on the ceiling, and scaling walls. All of these can help you navigate through difficult areas that much easier. There's also a backflip that makes you invincible until you land by pressing both buttons. If you happen to turn into the Super Werewolf, you'll notice that your jump moves are insanely higher. Not only that, but your attack is greatly enhanced. To become the Super Werewolf, you'll need to collect 5 anger pills. Refer to your manual for a listing of all the items. The giant head is your first enemy in the game. When you're playing as Chief Werewolf, it's best to dispose of this guy with your power move. After he's been hit a couple of times, he'll hop. Which direction he hops is based on which side of the screen he's on. You'll be facing this guy a lot throughout the game. There are times when you can take another path to go around him, but it's generally a more difficult route when you do. I think it's also worth mentioning shooting him. If you happen to get to him with a bullet, his life meter will drop by 3 when he gets hit. During the rest of that particular battle with him, he won't hop, instead opting to keep heading in your direction. While on the course of your adventure, check ledges and boxes with your attack button. You can find items and power-ups that will substantially assist you. In doing so, you need to avoid picking up the blue W icon. If you are a werewolf, you'll turn back into Chief Werewolf. If you are already in human form, it will damage you. So, when checking these areas, make sure you're not stuck on the wrong side of a cramped area, or you'll be forced to pick up the item to continue. At electric currents, do your backflip. You can get through them unscathed because you'll end up on the other side of the screen and can walk from there. Lightning is a different story. One hit by it can off you. Luckily, most of the time there is invincibility to help you get by it, as long as you keep moving. If you don't have the luxury of that item, keep moving without stopping. On the 3rd level, it's best to stay underground and go through the cavern by using high jumps when you can't see where to jump next. If you decide to take the top path, there will be enemies attacking you from both directions simultaneously, and it can get both confusing and frustrating at the same time. Just remember, while staying in the underground, high jump when you can't see the next platform. On the alarm portion of level 3, you can backflip through the bottom portion of electricity or take the top. I prefer the top to get an extra pill from the giant head. Be aware towards the end you will have to be fancy with the backflip over pits. On level 4, the best way to navigate the waterfall is to attack during launching on your high jump, and keep attacking. Do attack right when you land as well, because the fish usually pop up immediately. Go easy with the rocket pack enemies. They will try to knock you off the ledges, but as long as you're not right next to a ledge, you should be fine. If a falling log doesn't appear immediately, try doing small jumps in place to trigger that event. On the portion of this level that you move downwards, check each ledge as you fall. There are some good power-ups, especially a heart, which you will probably need. You have to fight your guide in level 5, but he isn't that tough at all. Just don't let him land on your head. The bottom portion of this stage is the best route to take. If you got this far, then you've probably mastered the attack while jumping maneuver against a fish. When you pick up items here, don't jump too high. They'll disappear from the screen and you'll no longer have access to them. At the first boss, head right immediately and start hacking. When he turns into the balls, get in the corner and wait. He might get you once or twice, but it's usually a safe area until he goes into a pipe. Then, you can resume your attack. At Ironhead, hit him then walk left to dodge. He keeps walking at you, but if you keep this up, you'll soon get by him. Having the Super Werewolf here helps a lot, so you can inflict more damage. Fireman's strategy is to wait on a box. One time you'll hit him and he'll fly off the screen. The second time, he'll get injured and run at you, at which point you'll jump over him. Repeat this process. Monster isn't so tough either. Do your crouching walk over to him. Get off a couple of hits, then he'll disappear. At that point, you can get on a ledge and wait for his rolling and do the same thing. When he starts flying, jump and attack at the time he heads in your direction, then walk under him. Sometimes he'll fly down to hit you, but this is usually few and far between. Farian as a werewolf can be fought by walking right towards him and hitting right away. When he jumps over, do the same thing. If you don't time it right, he will get you. His final form will appear shortly after, throwing beams for you to dodge, lightning to back flip through, or a charge attack to jump over. This last attack is the best time to hit him after jumping over him. If you move quickly, you can actually keep attacking him over and over, back and forth. This is the easiest way to deplete half of his energy. His final onslaught is a shot attack. Get right next to him and time it when he puts his arm back. Jump over that straight up and hit him when you land. Congratulate yourself once you finish him off. That wraps up Werewolf today. Keep your eyes open. There are 1-ups everywhere and you just might need them. Alright, anyway, take it easy, freaks.